call Morgan. I was like, Morgan, he's gonna be there. Like, I hope he knows I'm not saying a word to him. If you want to come talk to me, listen, that was my mentality. If you want to come talk to me, he could come talk to me, but I'm not saying shit to him. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So I'm here today with
Joseph.
my boyfriend Joseph, and we are here to do a
Q&A.
yes. So basically, I put up a story on my Instagram asking you guys to ask us anything that you guys want to know about us, whether it's like relationship wise or anything personally to me or personally to him. So yeah, we got some questions. Let me pull them up. I almost dropped my phone. So we're gonna answer kind of the main ones, the more popular questions.
Yeah.
We definitely got a lot from our friends just being nice, or a lot nice comments. So we appreciate everybody who submitted a question and had nice things to say, even if it wasn't a question. So thank you guys. The most asked one is, how did you guys meet? And we're gonna save that one for the last question since it was the most popular one. All right, so the first one is, what are y'all's individual goals in life as far as career? Realistic or dream goals? Oh, okay. So as you guys know, I'm currently in the military and I am getting ready. I'm going into my last week, my last 4 days in the military, like done, like. So I guess dream goals, like long term, I want to do YouTube and social media full time. I don't speak about that often, and if I do, it's like with selective individuals, because I feel like that's kind of like looked down upon nowadays by certain people because they don't realize that it's actually work behind it, and that you actually, there's a lot of good opportunities money wise and all that in it. So long term, that's what I want to do. In the meantime, I will probably just do a okay job that pays the bills basically until my YouTube, hopefully 2 years ish, gets to where I want it, that supports my bills, all of it. So that's my career goals.
YouTube. So YouTube.
Yeah, long story short, YouTube. Probably starting my own business and just continue with like social media branding and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What are yours?
So, what I want to do, currently I'm working in finance, and I don't know how much longer I'll be there. Hopefully 2, 3 more years max, if that. But what I want to do is have financial freedom. So, whether it's eventually start my own business or make money, however it is, but I want to be financially free. I want to be able to travel when I want, work when I want, whatever everyone wants to do, obviously. Not have their own boss, and I have a boss, be their own boss, and do things on their own time. So.
All right, next question. What is both of your love languages? Do you even know what your love language is?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna take a pause. We're gonna take this quick little test, and we'll come back. I took mine like 5 years ago, and I don't even remember what it was. And then on top of that, I feel like it could change over the years as you grow as a person. So I'm a strong believer in that. So I actually am curious to see what my love language is now at 25. So BRB, we're gonna go take this quick test because it's curious. It's good to know. It's very important to know. I'm surprised we haven't done this earlier, but I feel like if you're getting into like a serious relationship, it's good to know what your significant other's love language is, because you obviously want to love them in that love language and not your love language, if that makes sense. It's helpful to the relationship. So we'll be right back. Now we're back at it. So the question was, what was our love languages? So we just both took the test, and mine definitely changed from what I remember. So my top one is quality time. Then after that is words of affirmation. That one. Then receiving gifts, acts of service, and then physical touch. So I would say for the most part, it's pretty spot on. I think like the top three are definitely like the most important to me.
Definitely quality time.
Yeah.
Mine was words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, physical touch and receiving gifts last.
Yeah.
But
So
definitely
you
words
think
of
yours-
affirmation. Yeah, my mine's is pretty accurate.
Next question is what time, I think he meant what type of tattoos do you have and how long did it take to get them? So I literally have a whole video explaining my tattoos. So I'm not gonna go too in depth, I guess, about that. I just have a Bible verse here. I have a skull and rose here, some flowers, and then like I explained, I'm Puerto Rican, so I have the Taino Indian, the Spaniard, and an African lady on the back, just to represent what makes up the Puerto Rican person, I guess, so to speak. And then obviously I have to finish it. And then I have Still I Rise from the Maya Angelou poem with the arrow going through it. And I mean, that's a quick synopsis. What about yours?
I have, let's see. So I have my chest tattoo, which was my first piece I got when I was 18, which is getting removed. Gotta make a video about that. It's a long process. It's been a year now, and probably got a whole another year to go. It's been 3 full sessions, almost a year, and it's already like almost completely gone.
Yeah.
It says mind over matter, but I'm not removing it because I don't like it. It's just personal, with the gym and bodybuilding, and I feel like it, defacing my chest, it takes away from the size and certain things.
You be feeling small. I'm just kidding.
I have Day of the Dead Girl, a plaque with a rose that says time waits for no one, and a full half dragon, which I wanted to do a full sleeve of, but I was too impatient, got this done first, and had to settle for a half sleeve.
Yeah.
But got the rest of the body to work with, so I'll be
So
happy.
we'll see. So nothing in the near future planned, but we could potentially want more tattoos. So someone said, "Y el anillo pa cuando," which means the ring for when. Not anytime soon. We'll see. It hasn't even been a full year of us officially dating, so we're in a rush for that,
Yeah.
okay? So next question is, what are your zodiac signs? So I'm an Aquarius.
And I'm a Scorpio.
So yeah, pray for me. No, just kidding. You're the first Scorpio that I've like.
We're the best.
Um.
That's nice.
What do you guys do for work? So I'm in the military, about to transition into who knows what. We'll see. And then
I work in finance
yes.
in Jersey City.
Do you want to give up your social security too while you're at it?
Fuck it. If y'all need a loan for your business, let me know.
Yes. Next question is travel tips for planning vacays and finding cheap tickets. So I'm the one that usually is in charge. I'll just be like, hey, do you want to go here? Or he'll be like, hey, I want to go here. Like, hook it up. And I am the research queen. I don't know why I get so much like pleasure out of booking trips and plane tickets and all that stuff. So basically, I guess my number one tip is, unless you're going for a specific event like a wedding or like something that has like a specific date that you have to be at that location, definitely Google will be your best friend. Just look up like flights from X airport to Y airport, and Google will show you the price for literally every day. Like if you live on this date and then get back on this date, it's gonna be this much, and you could play around with it. And that's basically what I did for our Mexico trip, and I found it for way cheaper than it usually is. So and for some other trips, they've kind of been last minute, so I haven't been able to do that. But that's the way to go if you want to find like a cheap ticket, because basically.
And Pinterest.
Oh
queen.
my god, yes. Pinterest, like, there's a lot of like vloggers that they set up basically like top 10 spots for such and such. Wherever you want to go, just Google it or Pinterest it, and they literally have the top locations, top restaurants, top everything for where you want to go. So that Pinterest and like
Google, basically.
Google are definitely my top travel tips. So, to your man, describe the moment you realized you fell in love with Queen Paola.
The moment I realized when, because she technically still lives in South Philly, which is an
South
hour
Jersey.
South Jersey, sorry, which is an hour and a half from where I used to live in the Bronx. And honestly, if she never used to come up every weekend, take the hour and a half drive every weekend, this probably would have never happened because
You make
one,
me sound thirsty.
no, it's not even that. So it's like for me to be driving an hour and a half to see somebody consistently, you have to really like them. So, and it wasn't just for me. It was to hang around with our friends. We have mutual friends and all, but she mostly made this stick because that hour and a half trip every weekend, I'm like, she's a real one. She's loyal. So that was one of the reasons why I fell for her.
To take it personally, it wasn't really about you since there's nothing to do with South Jersey. So, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, that too, but
Nah. But yeah,
that's how you know she's a real one. Sure.
I'm a rider, literally, because I've been riding on that turnpike all the way up to New York. Ooh, when are you gonna have beautiful babies? Huh. Y'all really putting it on us, huh? Wow, yeah, no time soon either. First of all, I need to get married beforehand. Second of all, I feel like we're both we don't want that responsibility right now. We definitely want kids.
Eventually.
If
it happens, it happens, but it's not something we're planning. We're not planning,
We just practicing, but we ain't we scrimmaging, but we ain't at the playoffs just
we're
yet.
Trying to travel, do a lot, grow, hopefully build a business and, go from there. Save and invest.
Yeah, I feel like we're at that age now where people are having kids. It's like normal, but we don't want that for ourselves just yet.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Soon. Yeah,
it's
no,
beautiful,
there's nothing.
But it's not something
we're just very selfish with our time right now. I think that's the best way to put it. And we just want to travel and build ourselves and build our relationship before any kids. Alright, so your body is amazing. Please drop a workout routine / what do you eat in a day? Thank you. Especially since I haven't been in the gym in like a year. That means a lot. But I actually have a what I eat in a day video already, so I'll link that in the description box below. Or if I forget to link it, it'll be on my channel somewhere. As far as workout routine, like I said, I literally just started back in the gym, like a week and a half now.
Yeah.
So it's been like a week. So I'll definitely start posting more fitness content. But for now, I don't have a fitness routine, a workout routine.
We're just waiting to get settled in.
Yeah, but more fitness content will be coming soon, especially now that I'm in the gym and I have him to record me and all that stuff. So, actually no, let's do the negative first and then we'll go into the positive. Pet peeves about each other. You could go first.
Pet peeve. How many?
One.
Just one?
Okay, what's a pet peeves, plural? So I guess you could pick your top 3 if anything. You're not in the frame.
I gotta think about this one. No, not in a bad way. I'm just.
Oh, I have my fresh in my mind.
I don't have any. I don't.
Yes, you do. Listen, y'all, we get on each other's nerves 24/7. Like, I don't even know.
Okay, that's one. You get on my nerves all day.
Yeah, but what do I do to get? That's a pet peeve. Getting on your, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a pet peeve. That's like.
And honestly, I really don't. I don't think about this stuff.
Okay, well, I'll go first. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Um,
He said I was waiting for you at the door. Oh, I got one. This man uses a whole toilet roll per bathroom use, okay?
She's lying.
No.
She's lying.
I'm going to show y'all receipts of how much toilet paper we go through. And it just pisses me off because it's not necessary to use that much.
Savage.
No. I'm not saying like how many times you have to use a bath. You can't control that. That's fine. But what you can control is that you're using a whole tree per session. It is. It gets on my nerves because it's like it's not. It's like it's wasteful.
You want to wait for me?
No.
Exactly. So let me do.
No one needs that much paper. Is what I'm saying. Like we literally, what used to last me like a month will last like not even a full week of worth of toilet paper. The point is I would say that's one of my biggest pet peeves is how much toilet paper you use, which
That's
I know
fair,
is like
fair enough. Okay. Oh, one pet peeve. Something you can't control because it's probably all females in general, but the freaking hair everywhere is annoying. Yes. You brush your hair and that goes everywhere. I'm not even mad because it happens, and I do the same thing with my beard.
Okay, and that's
it's
why,
not as
and
bad,
that's
though.
yes, it is,
It's not
Joseph.
as bad.
If I go take you out to the
It's not as
bathroom,
bad.
you literally have to sweep the bathroom every
That's
single
just
day.
the bathroom. You got it in the room, on the floor, in the living room, in your den, everything, everywhere.
This is true. I don't know why,
I
because
only brush my beard over the sink.
like look,
your
there's a
hair,
piece of hair. Right?
your hair is everywhere. My socks, my sneakers, everything.
Okay,
No, but yeah,
so I guess that'll be
that's-
our top pet peeves about each other.
Yeah. I hate
We literally do a lot of things. We get on each other's nerves so much. Yeah, like it's really bad. Like I don't know how we're still together on how like, but I feel like that's why it
that.
works.
It's good because we
Like
make it work.
yeah, like I'll get on his nerves really bad, and then he'll get on my
We
nerves.
laugh about it, like,
and
we
then
don't
it
take
cancels
serious.
out.
We
Yeah.
don't take nothing serious. We laugh at everything.
Yeah, and that's why it works. But we really do. We have our moments where we just be like, I can't. But
What's the second part?
we both. Oh, favorite thing about each other. Since I went first.
There's a lot. There's too many.
Oh, that's the right answer. That is the right answer.
There
Well,
really
just pick
isn't-
one.
No, I can't just say one thing. There's too many.
Okay, well, what's one thing you really like about me?
That.
PG.
Um, your drive. You're motivated. But it's because you told me you're in the military, so like it has you steady and throughout the years, like it just made you this type of person. It wasn't the years that like waking up, being on time, and
Discipline.
Di-
Is that the word you were looking for this whole time?
discipline. Yes, but in that way, because I'm disciplined with the gym, I'm disciplined with certain things, but you, when it comes to like being on time, getting up early for work, doing what you gotta do, you're disciplined in that aspect. I like that because I'm disciplined when it comes to the gym. I'm disciplined with certain things. So that,
Certain things.
yeah,
I feel like we're disciplined in different things, so it kind of we help keep each other on track.
yeah, because I can't get up in the mornings. I don't like that. Like,
I
getting me
have
out
to
of
call
bed-
this man every morning
Yeah, getting me out of
to
bed
make sure
is,
he
like-
gets up, and for nothing because he'll go right back to sleep after I get off the phone with him. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I have to answer. My favorite thing about you, I would have to say your patience. Definitely.
Definitely.
Your patience in general, but with me. I'm hard to handle. I would like to think sometimes I'm an Aquarius. I'm very. I don't know the word. I'm kind of a control freak and all that, and sometimes irrational. And he just handles my moods and my temper tantrums with ease. Like I be throwing that shit at like 100 miles per hour, left and right, and he just be like. So, like he doesn't get on my level, if that makes sense. He stays here and mellow, and I'll be over here like crazy.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah,
We're
and
both like
he
that, it's not
literally just like lets me go at it, and then 2 seconds later, it's like nothing happened, and now I'm fine again, and he's fine because he never got upset to start with. And now there were a lot of really nice comments, or basically, I don't know, just random questions from like close friends of ours, so we're not gonna answer them on here. But the last one and the most common one is, how did you guys meet?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I have this friend, we have this mutual friend, and I remember being on his Instagram, and there was like this group photo at the gym of these guys. Let me see if I can find the picture. Did my phone die?
Shout out to G-Man, though.
my phone died. Luckily, that was the last question that I wanted to touch. But yes, so our friend G-Man or Brian, I was on his Instagram and it was either recently posted or something like that, or I was just on his Instagram and there was this group picture at the gym of him and these guys who at the time I had no idea who they were. Now I know all of them. But there was this one particular shorty, like I was like, oh, let me look. Yeah, zoom in. I was like, oh, he's kind of cute or whatever. I clicked on his Instagram, like looked real calm, you know. I was like, not calm, but mysterious. I was like, okay, let's see what he got going. So I followed him. He followed me back. Nothing really. This was in January. I'll fast forward to like the next couple months, from like January to May. We were just talking, or even April, towards the end of April. So January, we'll say May.
The party was in May.
Yeah. So to mid-April, I would reply to his stories like
small comments back and forth, little DMs.
Because I'm like, why is he not
Nothing
biting the bite? Like, why isn't he trying to bag this? So I felt some type of way come the end of April because I'm like, he's keeping it real short with me. I don't appreciate this. So I was on the phone with my best friend, Morgan, and then I was on Instagram and he had just posted a picture. And I was like, Morgan, this is a really cute guy, and you know, I've been like sending little like hints and stuff, but he hasn't I've been throwing it, he hasn't been catching it. So I was just like, should I ask him out on a date? And please realize at this point, I have never in my life shot my shot with anybody. Like, I have never asked a guy out on a date, but this guy just had to be hard-headed, and I was like, let me see where his head is at. So she was like, yeah, girl, do it. You know, the worst he could say is like, no. And I'm like, true.
Yeah.
So sure enough, in the end of April, I think it was like April 27th. I don't know why I have that date memorized. But I shot my shot. And I was like, hey, I know this is random. Because this is like the first like actual conversation that we had. So before it had been like emojis or like literally 1-2 words. And here I go from that to, hey, you want to catch dinner sometime? And shortly after he replied, he's like, absolutely, I would love to. And I'm like, bro, why you ain't let me know sooner then? Nah. I'm going to tell the whole story, just so you know. Okay, so basically we're talking, we set up a date and time. The following weekend was his nephew's birthday. So I was like, all right, the weekend after that. So at this point, we're still talking back and forth a little bit. Now comes the day before the actual date, and that night we're talking, everything's fine. Now fast forward to the day of the date. Please realize I live an hour and a half away. So we had set dinner for 8 o'clock. So around 5, I don't hear nothing from this man from the night before that we had talked, and I just hit him with a hey, and you know, I'm not gonna press, I'm not gonna double text you, I'm not gonna triple text you. I just sent him hey, doesn't reply to me all day. Come 5 o'clock, I'm like, let me just give it one more shot, and I'm like, hey, you know, just what's the restaurant so like I know how far it is, because you know I live an hour and a half. Doesn't reply. At this point, I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's like sleeping or something, taking a nap, or he's busy, he's working. Like, I don't know. At this point, I didn't know his schedule. So I was like, let me just start getting ready. He might reply.
I was actually sleeping, by the way.
As you can see, I'm still bitter from this story. But, yeah, I get ready. Like, hair done, makeup done, nails done. Comes 6, 7, 8, and then at this point I'm like, all right, the date's not freaking happening. So I literally just pop my wine bottle, sit on my couch, and I'm call Morgan. I'm like, Morgan, Morgan, I'm never shooting my shot with nobody, and I'm never talking to this man ever again. He ruined it for all males out there. Anyways, so then fast forward to the next day at 11, he's like, hey, sorry, like something came up, blah, blah, blah. Some dumbass excuse. And then I was just like, okay, no problem. Like, at this point, I already canceled him in my mind. The only thing I didn't do was unfollow him, but that was going to come shortly after. But I was like, whatever. So after that, we don't really talk at all. I guess
Like
you
a
could
week.
explain. No, now intervention, not intervention, but break, intermission
like a
time. Tell them why you stood me up.
I was sleeping.
The whole day though, you couldn't text me.
Nah. All right. So honestly, I was nervous. It was the first time anyone has ever shot their shot or asked me out to dinner. So I'm like, I wanted to go. Then I started thinking about it more. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I could do this. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go to sleep. I'll probably forget about it. I'll touch base in the morning. I feel bad about it now, but it was just
Basically, he just was nervous. Okay.
yeah,
So
that was it.
I can't be too hard on him, but I was still pressed because I literally got ready, and at the same time, it's the first time I ever shot my shot with somebody. So I was just like,
I've never had that. No females ever asked me out to dinner, so I'm like, okay.
no, what kind of girl is this?
So
Yeah, okay. Now back to the story. So, like I said, we have this mutual friend. This mutual friend was hosting an event, and I had an idea that maybe he was gonna be there just because we were all mutual friends, but I didn't know. So it was like a
I knew you were
2-day.
gonna be
Why?
there. I already knew you were gonna be there.
Oh, okay.
You told me.
So I posted a picture earlier that day of one of the part of the events, and he's like, "Oh," he hit me up on Instagram, replied to the picture, and he's like, "Oh, are you going tonight?" And I was like, "Yes." Like, just like, "Yes." Like, "Are you?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll be there." I was like, "Okay." And that's basically it. And I'm like, I called Morgan. I was like, "Morgan, he's gonna be there. Like, I hope he knows I'm not saying a word to him. If you want to come talk to me." Listen, that was my mentality. If you want to come talk to me, he could come talk to me, but I'm not saying shit to him. Well, I get to the party first. I'm drinking. So by the time he gets there, I'm already kind of drunk. And all that stuff I was talking earlier went out the window because I see him get in line.
Quick.
Literally, as soon as he gets there, he gets in line for a drink. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I had this little, like, half full still drink. I was like, oh. Shoved it. I was like, oh, I guess I need a drink, guys. I'll be back. I was like, I'll be back, guys. I'm going to get a drink. So then there's 2 lines. And I stand literally in the line, like, next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like, pretend like I didn't see him. I'm like, oh, hey. I literally tap him, like, hey. And the rest is history. We talked a lot. He kind of explained to me what happened. He told me he'll make it up to me the following weekend, which he did. We went to dinner where we were supposed to go. And after that, like, we basically saw each other almost every other weekend.
For a year.
And then we started seeing each other more, and then things became more seriously. And then in October, we made it official, and here we are.
Here.
But yeah, guys, so those were the main questions that you guys asked. There's more videos coming. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Leave some questions in the comments.
Yeah, if you guys have any more questions for us, leave them down in the comments below. Any more video ideas, I guess, or challenges that you guys want us to do, pranks. I don't know why I say that, because why?
Because you're scared of everything.
I am. Like, he literally just tried to prank me before this video, and I just got tired and sat down here, and I was like, well, eventually.
You ruined it, so I just walked out.
I was like, you're such a child. You're really going to play these games? I told you I wanted to record this video, and this is what you do. You just go and hide. Yeah, so I literally, but it's not even like I wasn't even mad. I was just, I'm scared. I hate being scared. So I was like, well, I'm just going to sit here, and eventually he has to come out. Like, he's either going to have to use the bathroom, or he's going to get thirsty or hungry. Like, I'm not losing this game. But, so yeah. Anything else?
That's it. Here we are.
Yeah. More videos coming soon. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in my next video.